We've lost a Che. There he is.
So warm. I need some water. Like a camel. Literally like a camel. Recently.
You got two massive humps on your
You're
back.
storing water in your humps.
Yeah. Might as well be. Oh my days.
It's just
Why?
he's
why,
got
why might as well you?
two really swollen ass cheeks full of water. Hello, welcome back to the Small Seconds podcast. It's been a long time coming, but here we are. And if anything, we've upgraded.
We're back, baby.
Been a while,
We
hasn't it?
have video.
Yeah, so if you were previously an audio-only listener, you can now treat yourself to seeing us on your screens. I think we're going YouTube if we're uploading these. That's right.
We'll figure that bit out later.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
we've not really
I guess
discussed
YouTube
that,
would
have
be
we?
It'll probably be
would be
YouTube.
the-
It'll be in
most
the
sense.
description, right? We'll put it in the description.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're watching this already, you know where it is.
Yeah, you found it. Well done. Today we're going to be diving into the world of dads. That's the mission for today. We each chosen a watch with big dad energy. I think
Big
that,
Daddy
energy.
flex.
that was the only. Normally we're quite strict on what we say for our criteria. There was literally no.
Yeah, there was no price limit.
Yeah.
It was just pick a watch for. I guess should we be more inclusive? Maybe not just dad, fatherly guardian,
But-
male guardian.
Yeah, I guess I don't know. Dads have a specific energy though, right? Or is that?
Yeah.
I
It's
don't know.
energy, right?
Yeah,
Daddy flex, isn't it?
Daddy flex. Daddy flex himself. It's like that flex tape.
So before we get started, we need to do the wristwatch check. The first one of this new look Small Seconds podcast, so it's a big one. I'm gonna tee Che up first.
Visual one.
You're gonna go for me
Che.
first.
Yeah, what you rocking?
Wow, it's not a calculator watch, but it is a
Wow.
Casio. What do you think?
Oh,
I feel
I
like
think I've seen it a lot.
Yeah.
The gold boy, innit?
It's the gold world timer. It's the Casio A500, I believe.
Wait, I didn't know you had a world timer gold.
I think
Is that
it's
a new purchase?
yeah, it's one of my vintage ones from the vintage collection. So thought I'd rock that. There's a reason. Yeah, I don't normally wear gold, but there's a reason. So we'll leave that till
Oh.
later on.
how exciting.
Oh, ominous.
Oh.
Some foreshadowing there.
Yeah.
Nick, how about you? What we rocking
Are
today?
you sure you wanted me to go now and not you first?
I can do
We
me.
are all going to be disappointed.
Okay. Yeah, shall I go? I'll
We've
go
had a
before you
long break.
then.
Okay, you go first.
Okay. Well, I am wearing my Rolex Explorer. This is
Ooh.
yeah. This happened.
It's a small seconds first.
Yeah. So yeah, since
Are we
we
sure this is an episode for Daddy Flex and not Jacob Flex? Though?
I feel like maybe like the whole buying a Rolex at retail experience could be an episode on its own. So I don't want to go too
Yeah.
much into it. But
Hmm.
I'm rocking my Explorer 124-270. It's the 36mm. It's I think my favorite watch ever created, and I love it. So there we go.
Full stop.
Yeah.
Is that the Grail? Done.
I think it's definitely changed my perspective on watches a lot since having it.
Yeah, surely, like, if I remember correctly, the Explorer 2 vintage one. Was it a 2?
Yeah, the original.
Yeah. And if you were a previous listener of our podcast, it was us curating a watch with different elements of the watch.
I ended
And
up
then
just
you
bringing a
pulled
black
out
dial.
Yeah. Amazing,
All the
perfect,
dials you could have
beautiful
chosen,
watch
hey?
for black dial. But yeah, that was the Explorer 2 can't remember what.
I can't remember. It was like 1970 something. I can't remember what the
it was
reference
definitely
was.
past 80s. Yeah,
it's the one with the. It's got like a very specific. What's
marker,
it called?
wasn't it?
Yeah.
Wasn't a GMT, was it?
Well, they're all kind of GMTs, aren't they? Because they got the 24-hour thing. I literally can't remember what it's called, which is bad to say. It's one of my favorite watches, isn't it?
Yeah, it's because your mind's so taken over now.
Yeah,
with this
that's
new
it.
Explorer, so.
I don't know if I can still be classed in the honeymoon phase because it's coming up to a year now of having it.
Yeah,
which is pretty crazy.
Wow, has it been that long already?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the
We
thing.
haven't done this in a while.
I feel like
when was the last episode?
I can't even
was
remember.
it August or something? I think last year, maybe.
No, it wasn't like May.
Yeah, we recorded one that never made it, didn't we? Because we had a really loud fan on in the room.
Oh shit!
Oh. Let me have a look and see when it was.
That was our last hurrah.
While you're looking for that, I'll embarrassingly just say what watch I'm wearing.
Yes, what we doing here?
Again, I've not been in the world of watches for a while because we haven't been doing this.
Yeah.
So
Nick, if it's an Apple Watch, I'm going to kill you.
I sunk back into my Apple Watch face.
Oh no!
Yeah,
isn't it?
I knew that was coming.
This is the Apple Watch Series 8 in Starlight aluminium.
Nice.
It's at work. We're doing a challenge at the minute where you got to close your rings. So I promise I've only been wearing it this month. Pinky promise.
Yeah, I think that might be a lie. Right? I think that's a big fib.
Yeah, I've been wearing. To be fair, I think it was like last month I put on the Islander again, and it was so heavy. I was like, I don't like heavy watches anymore.
You need to be buying aluminium.
Now that you mentioned that, all the other watches that I've got, the Islander, the Seiko, or some of the other ones that I've got, they just feel so heavy when you wear one of these vintage Casios.
Yeah,
they're super light, So
I'm gonna have to start buying titanium watches.
I think was it Bulgari? They've released an aluminium watch recently. Quite a nice one. You've got the Hublot Nespresso collab. That's aluminium as well. You got loads of choices for aluminium.
True. Recycled aluminium. I'll go explore.
Yeah.
Is it the AP, that really thin AP one?
Yeah, I don't know.
That weighs a ton.
Who I can't remember who we said is going to be kicking off Big Dan Energy watches.
Nick, isn't it? Yeah.
I pulled the ace card.
Yeah, what you rocking then? What we got for
So, Big Dad Energy. I went literal. So, my dad is a big fan, which I only recently found this out. Like, growing up, he didn't really have branded watches. But recently I found out he really wanted a Breitling Navi timer. And I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. They're really nice watches. And he travels a lot for work, so I thought I'd slap in a bit of a GMT onto it. Can you see? We see this?
No.
No?
Yeah, I can. Yeah,
I can now. Yes.
Navi timer.
So this is the Navi timer chronograph GMT 46.
Ooh, that is busy, isn't it?
It's very busy.
Look at the use of technology here.
I think it's a nice ode to my dad as well because he's like, I can't remember exactly what he does. It's like, I'm going to say forensic scientist, but I don't think it is that. He fixes the machines that like the CSI uses. Like
the actual CSI?
Like TV show. Not the actual CSI, but the ones that like test stuff on. The other thing, like he fixes the machines that the Olympics use to test for drugs as well. So he does that. He builds and fixes the machines for those. He's kind of a boffin dude. But he travels a lot. So I was like, busy dial, GMT, and remembering that like Navi timer, I was like, perfect watch. And I'm not actually disgusted by this watch, even though it's a chronograph. And I know in the past I've not liked chronographs. But I think because of the dials being quite sunken and they're like with the same color scheme as the dial instead of like punch out with like Daytonas and stuff like that, I think it works really well.
Yeah, it's a bit more subtle, isn't it?
Leather options.
What are your thoughts on the chrono being at 12.9 and 6? What are your thoughts?
Again, I prefer it because I like where the date window is.
Yeah,
I prefer date windows when they're at the 3 o'clock. So yeah, I think it works really well.
That's weird.
I don't know
Actually.
what
The text is a bit busy, but it's not too bad.
I definitely
Not sure where I
prefer
stand on it.
3 o'clock date wheels on regular watches, but on chronographs, I'm much other way around. On a standard watch, I'd prefer a 6 o'clock date. On a chronograph, I prefer a 3 with that layout.
Yeah.
I think there's a
get that.
Speedmaster that has that where all the dials are on the left and it looks sick, and it kind of looks like a vinyl record.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's cool. I don't know. I just think it's a bit more pleasing to the eye having them like that.
You see, my OCD's kicking in because the logo is kind of off center.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's like a little raised, isn't it? I guess.
Yeah, it's raised and it's not like where just below the 12 o'clock.
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah.
But yeah, got GMT function. It's got chronograph, obviously. It's got. I quite like the bezel dial-y thing, and it's obviously sunken in and offset. It's there, so it kind of dips into the center.
They're just kind of iconic, aren't they? The Navi timers. There.
Yeah, like I
looks
only
sick.
started looking into Navi timers properly recently when I went into, I think it's Berries that do them in Leeds City Centre. They have like a proper Betling. Oh my god, I've just seen they do NFTs at the top here. Anyway, yeah, so I went into there and I was like, oh, you know what? These are actually pretty cool. And there's like some really like subtle ones as well where the dials aren't that busy and they're still. I don't think they have the chronographs. I don't know if they're Navi timers, but they are very similar style. But this one's also not thick considering, because I thought Breitling's, again, being like a manly watch with all, like bells and whistles attached, I thought it'd be quite thick, but it's 15.4 mils, so it's not too bad.
Especially for having
quite
a GMT
heavy,
as well. That's pretty
pretty
decent.
It's also quite heavy. It's 130 grams, so it's like, oof. But yeah, it's a screwed in case back, so it's not open back. It's only 3 bar as well, which is
wow.
I guess it's not its function to be waterproof. It's a dress watch. It's a travel watch. It's not like a diver or anything like that. So
you just got to be careful on like your bottle of water on your flight that you don't get it on the watch at any point.
Shaking when you're nervous flying.
It's not as bad as the what was the watch that you brought along, Nick? I can't remember. For the F1 challenge one, was it the Rebellion or something? Was it the one where it was?
Oh yeah,
it was like splash proof or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, and it was like, it looked like it was built like a tank.
Bar or something. Yeah,
that thing sucked. I'm a fan.
That's my dad's watch.
Breitling's
well, not my dad's watch. Oh, you can get it in a metal bracelet.
Ooh.
But it does add 400 quid, which, to be honest, I probably would do that.
Yeah, that looks nicer, I think.
I much prefer that.
Although the straps are 460 quid.
Jeez.
So how much is the metal bracelet?
I really like that bracelet as well, actually. I like bricky bracelet. It's cool.
Whoa, and it's gone. But yeah, Navi timer.
That's a good choice. That is very like dad as well. Even down to the blue dial, like I don't know, I can imagine a dad with like blue jeans, like straight
blue jeans, blue jacket.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
next?
a solid choice.
Who's slapping on the wrist?
It's me next, isn't it?
All right, which one is yours?
Mine's the Rolex day date.
Is it the yellow gold one?
Yellow gold, yes.
Wow.
Day date 40.
That is big dad energy.
That is big dad, isn't it? So,
that's business dad.
So, yeah, growing up in a Chinese family, pretty much all Chinese families that I knew, the dad always had some form of gold Rolex or some sort of two-tone Rolex,
That's interesting.
And yeah, in Cantonese, Rolex is pronounced Lolixi, and Gam means gold. So a lot of people, they'll always say Gam Lo, which means gold Rolex. It's like the short form of it, right?
Oh shit! That's cool.
Yeah, Gam Lo. Yeah, so it's if you had a Gam Lo, your family were doing quite well. Yeah, I think. My dad doesn't like wearing watches as such, but my granddad had a two-tone Rolex. I think it was a date just, not a date. And yeah, I thought, keeping up to traditions, think this is a big dad flex. My dad.
It is a big dad flex.
Hence the gold Casio today.
Yeah.
But as Jacob knows, I'm not
from.
a gold sort of fan. You know, I don't suit the two tones. You know, but it's just one of these things that Chinese dads will always wear. They're flexing their gold Rolexes all the time.
Gamlo.
There actually was there was actually a couple of choices. There was one with, rather than the Roman numeral dials, there was one with the diamonds, but I wasn't sure which one I preferred more. But I went with the more classic gold Roman numeral dials.
To be fair, I think you've gone for the one that I would go for.
I agree.
Like, if I had the money to buy a day date, I'd be like, gold, hit me up.
You reckon? Because there's the green dial one, isn't there, as well, which is like a proper flex as well. Yeah, that one there.
That is
it's okay.
Sick.
Yeah,
it is really nice, but I do prefer the gold, and it's like
triple gold. Yeah, rather than markers. No markers.
Thing. Oh yeah.
Yeah, Roman numerals. If you go further down, Nick, there's a
the white's quite nice as well, actually. Oh, actually, I'm a big fan of the white.
That one there with the diamond markers. No, it's too much.
That's
diamond markers and diamond paved, palmed even.
I think you've gone for the Roman numerals is more dad vibe. I think.
Yeah,
definitely
dad vibe. I think. Yeah. But yeah, that's that's the one. 32.5 grand though, and probably not a chance of even getting one of those, right?
I don't know. I feel surely there's not that many people go. I don't know though. There probably isn't. Then there's probably a waiting list of 100 people after one of these.
Yeah, it must be all the Gamlos.
I'm sure there was a story that my dad told me once where, you know, a load of the Chinese community would go to like a casino on a night out kind of thing, and if they win big, the next day they'll always go to like a Rolex AD. You know, the following day.
Oh really?
Literally, and just pick up a Rolex. Yeah, and this is the time when you could go in. Literally, you could go in.
Boys, I won the Gamlo. Let's go.
Yeah, you can go in back in the day, right? And you can even ask for like discount. You know, nowadays it's not possible.
Yeah, I won big. Give me discount.
Yeah, no,
I won big, but not that big.
please.
Yeah, there were stories that my dad was telling me when I was a kid. He was like, "Yeah, you know, I don't wear watches, but if I did, I'd go in and buy a couple." And I'm like thinking, "Fuck, you know,
a couple." Jesus.
Yeah, but then saying that, you know, back then you could pick up something like that. I don't know, probably been like a third of the price, right? Daytonas back then were like less than 5K.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. It's kind of disgusting to think how cheap. Well, inflation and obviously all that kind of shit, but like they were still cheap back then. Like, disregard inflation. It's just the hype of them now, especially the grey market. It's ridiculous once you buy them.
It is. It's going to be interesting. Sorry to cut you off. I was just saying it's going to be like interesting seeing like, because obviously Rolex are doing certified pre-owned now, and how that's going to affect the secondary market prices and everything. I don't think it is, because I think the one Prestons are doing it in the UK, I think, and they haven't got an inventory up. So I don't know what's. Right. I think there's like 3 or 4 of the dealers in America have some of the stock, and I think generally, if you want in certified, it's like 15% more than that watch on the secondary market direct from Rolex as a certified pre-owned.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
So for instance, the date just that I've chosen, 32.5, that would be what? You're saying another 15% on top for pre-owned?
Oh no, so the grey market price, whatever that is, and 15% of that higher.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Wait, what?
That's even more than...
Yeah.
Wait, for the pre-owned?
Certified pre-owned.
I mean, yeah, so how much does one of these go for, roughly, do you reckon?
I don't even know. Give us a...
It's probably at least double, right? So let's say...
You could be able to get it now,
let's say 70. So you're looking at about 85k for one of those.
I don't know, let's see. We'll get the details.
What's the dude's thing? What's it called? Chrono
24.
Chrono 24.
What we saying? They might go under, you know.
No, they won't.
Maybe not. Whoops.
So the green one, for instance, is 51.
Yeah.
Right.
And then stick 15%
So 15%
on that.
on top of that.
This was when they first came, so that might have changed since. But yeah, it was around 15%.
So 1.15, right? Yeah.
It's like 60k.
Whew.
Wow.
Roughly.
Wow. Okay.
That's a lot of money.
It's
So that's what I'm literally saying earlier. Is like you walk out of a Rolex store spending 32.5, and then you're like, can sell it back to them, certified pre-owned for 60k. Well, obviously you won't. How much do you get for selling it then? I'm assuming is it just the
Don't
grade
know.
price?
Now they'll have to mark it up surely because they can't. They must be making a profit on it as well.
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
they're not
bad
going to give
business
you
for them.
less than 32.5, are they? Because then they'll never get any certified pre-owned because people just go to grey market.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's. I don't. Do you reckon? Surely they're buying off dealers though, and not just like. I don't think I'd be
Yeah, I
able to
suppose.
go
They're probably
in.
not going to do it
you know what I
straight
mean?
away. Yeah.
Don't know.
Well,
It's gonna
Jake,
be
you're
interesting.
Have to be our guinea pig.
I'm not doing it.
Rolex with your
No.
Explorer.
Don't
See how much they give you.
Get on
No,
that
this
waiting
is-
list again. Trade it in. Get it back on the waiting list.
Trade it in and go for
And then you have to
another
buy
one.
it back.
Would you trade that in for a different Rolex though, if you had the chance or opportunity to? Like,
Nah,
officially?
not a chance. Not a chance.
What if you had to?
If I had to, I have to. You know, if like I don't
Yeah,
know.
but what would you get? Like,
Yeah,
what would be
you
your?
get?
I have to buy this. I have to sell it tomorrow, and they have the full inventory in stock.
Oh, what? I have to trade this in and get another one.
You have to trade.
Yeah.
It's
It would be the watch that I've picked for the Big Dad Energy. So
Well, here we go.
That's quite a good
segue.
segue.
And the watch you're going to be
It's
trading for
another
is.
Rolex.
Yeah,
Wow, another Rolex.
yeah. The no date
Oh, it went
Submariner.
different this week. That's cute.
Yeah,
I
I
just
just
noticed
think.
something about it,
Oh dear,
and
what have you
you
noticed?
two are going to roast me on it, but it doesn't have the Cyclops, does it?
Oh, that's
I don't
good.
like the
That's
Cyclops.
why I didn't want it.
No. It needs to have one. It's like a classic thing, isn't it?
Sub date. Nah, I'm a sub no date guy.
Yeah, I prefer the no date. I just think it looks more badass without a date.
More symmetrical.
Definitely.
No.
I
This-
think the crown and the. Sorry, do you want to go ahead and tell you what watch this is?
Oh yeah, it's kind of easier now that people can see it though. This
Yeah,
is-
you can see it straight away. Yeah,
yeah,
it's
this
true.
is great. But I've gone for
Ooh.
the no date Submariner. I think the reference number 124060. It's the ceramic bezel modern one that you can get at retail now. I just think it's beautiful. I've been like toying with the idea of maybe this being my next thing anyway, potentially. But I know that's
That's what people call you when you
ridiculous-
wear it.
an underwater tool, exactly. But no, the reason I did have a specific reason for bringing this as my Big Dan Energy watch. I was,
Okay.
I was on a stag do last summer, and we were out surfing in Wales. It was absolutely like flat as a pan, so we weren't really surfing. We were just kind of floating about on boards,
Paddleboarding.
basically.
yeah.
And because it was so dead, we had to be really shallow to even catch anything because we were just hoping for like white water waves, basically.
Right.
So a bit further out than us, there was this. I'm assuming he was dad to these like 3 children, and they had a big
Big
like,
Dad himself.
yeah, he was the big daddy. He had his 3 kids out, and they were on these like pontoons, and they were jumping off, and he was either wearing a Submariner or a Sea Dweller. I'm not sure which one
Oh,
it
ooh.
was. I just like looked at it and I was like, "That's fucking."
It was in
cool.
slow mo when you saw him.
Yeah,
You saw the glare off the
the like
glass.
water was going
Swept
through his
his
hair.
back.
Yeah, exactly. It was just one of those like perfect moments, and I was like, "That watch is beautiful." I'm not sure
And
specifically.
so
what it
is that man.
Yeah, it struck a chord with me, and ever since I haven't been able to get it out of my head.
There is something about a Rolex and Big Dad flex, though, isn't there?
Yeah,
I don't know what it is, but there is something about it.
I know with this watch as well.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
He knew so much about this watch that he had to go tell someone else who cared.
Yeah.
Have I just been kicked out?
No, you're here. I can hear you. You're back live on Small Seconds Podcast. Please don't swear. Oh no, he's gone.
Oh, he's gone.
Anyway, he's back. We're having technical difficulties on the Small Seconds Podcast. Please bear with us.
Oh,
He's
here
back.
he is.
He's
Am I
back.
back? Sorry about that.
Yeah. Submariner, go.
Yeah, well, where did I get to before I was cut off for you guys?
You're about to tell some absolute badass anecdote, I thought.
Oh, this watch is seen as like the boring watch in like watch communities. If you go to like watch meetups and stuff, from what I can tell, if this is the watch you're wearing, everyone is a bit like, oh, it's the guy with a Rolex Submariner. How boring.
Yeah.
That is like most dad thing ever, I think. I think a dad would not give a fuck about having the boring watch. And if anything, that makes it more of a dad vibe.
This is the one that...
Exactly.
This is the one, because like dads never know what to buy themselves. Dads never know like how to buy a present for them.
Yeah.
So like, oh, my son's told me to go buy a Rolex. This one, Submariner, fuck it.
Yeah, it's
Looks
like,
nice.
it is
That'll
the
be like an
obvious
entry-
choice.
Is that like an entry model Rolex?
I
would you say?
don't. So from my
I don't think so.
yeah, from my experience, when I went to get Explorer, I was also interested on maybe putting my name down or this, just to see which one I would prefer. I wasn't even able to put my name down for a Submariner.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah. I think I was it's crazy, isn't it, that I do feel quite lucky at the fact that I was able to get one through retail.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
that
you should be. I don't think you should feel lucky. You should be proud.
yeah, it's one of those. But yeah, so I don't think it is the entry one. I don't think this can be your first,
I
really.
don't think so.
Yeah.
I was just looking. So we're going back to that previous conversation about the being able to buy it and walk out on Chrono. You're looking at what's it, 10,
10,545. Yeah.
Yeah. So then if we add on,
It's like another 50%, isn't it?
the street tax,
Oh,
like 12,000.
Yeah.
So 7 walk out, get 12.
It's crazy,
Yeah.
isn't it? Because like, I think you're so skewed by the secondary market prices that I think Rolexes are so much more expensive than they actually are from retail. Like if I don't know, and then when I see the retail price, it's stupid because it's not cheap. But I'm like, oh, that's actually quite
prices
cheap.
have
for
gone
that.
down, though, haven't they? On the secondary market, grey market.
Yeah, they've gone
have
down quite a lot.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Very
definitely.
interesting to think, actually. I'm just doing the whole like configurator thing. So the no date only comes in black.
Mhm.
But if you have the date version,
Oh, you see, that looks nice.
You can get the two-tone, you can get the yellow
No.
gold or the white gold.
Yeah,
Ooh, white gold one looks nice.
I don't know. I think that you're
No, the
already
gold
too
looks
many
dumb.
choices for a dad here. I just want the Submariner. You know?
Yeah, that's the thing. Dad walks in and goes, that one.
Exactly.
Is this one the Batman?
No,
white
that's
gold,
the
blackface.
that's the Smurf, isn't it?
I think
Smurf is blue
full,
and blue.
full blue, isn't it? With
Oh, is
gold,
it?
I think.
No, I'm not
I
too
don't
up
think
on
they
my
do a Smurf
nicknames.
anymore. This is grim.
Yeah, I agree.
This one's disgusting. This
Yeah.
is the current one that we're looking at as the oyster steel and yellow gold.
Boys, it's
This
not
is
a gum
two-tone.
Lola, is it?
Nah,
No gum low.
the good one is the full gold with green dial Submariner. I think that's a banger.
Is that a thing? Is
I'm-
that an old style?
I think
That's
it's
not
a
Yeah, I
slightly
think
older
it is.
one. Yeah.
Yeah, older model, I think. Yeah, I think we mentioned that a while back.
I think I've
current.
probably
The only
I've
ones we
probably
can get
spoke about
now is the two-tone black face. Ooh. Two-tone black dial.
it. You don't want that one.
No, don't buy that one. The full yellow gold black dial, and then
No,
so
the
there's
white
only
gold
black
one looks
dials,
nice.
luckily.
I like
Hang on, go
white
on the
gold one.
go
Yeah,
on the
but-
yellow gold again, because I'm pretty sure you can change the color.
Look at that goddamn price of it though, 3,500.
35.
So that
Jeez.
how mad is that? So £7,700 watch. You add a date and you white gold, and it's like 3,500.
It's the price of the
No,
white gold, though, isn't it? I
35,000,
guess.
sorry.
Yeah, 1,000, yeah.
They are so heavy, the white gold ones. It's insane. It's like you're doing
so you
like
can
weight training.
change. So on the yellow gold one, you can change it to the blue ceramic or the black
Ah.
ceramic.
Hmm.
You want the
Nah,
green
that's
one
what you
there.
can change.
The green's the one.
blue ceramic's not too bad.
Nah, the black looks better.
It's not the worst.
Yeah, but it looks better than blue there.
Yeah, definitely.
Sure.
Definitely.
So these are the comparisons you got. That one, black dial, gold.
They're very different, aren't they? The Submariner's just like more like tougher, isn't it? I guess.
The presidential bracelet.
Yeah, I was going to say the presidential bracelet is so nice, and apparently it's super comfortable, isn't it?
Yeah, it's going to be because of the amount of links. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a classic, isn't it? And it's very much like it's one of those watches that you can like imagine inheriting. Like, I don't know. It feels very granddad as well, I think, a presidential Rolex. Whereas I feel like a Submariner is more, it's like younger.
Younger, yeah.
Yeah. Different generation.
Especially if you add like the other colours on as well. You can make that feel really young.
Yeah, definitely.
So I have one more surprise watch.
Oh, okay.
What's your surprise watch?
This is one that when I searched for get a watch for your dad.
Okay, this should be interesting.
One of the first results. Picture this: you've got a beautiful photo you've taken of you and your dad.
Yeah.
And you want to see that photo every day, but you don't want to get your phone out. You don't want to have it in like a little locket around your neck.
Oh
so
no!
What do? You get it on your wrist.
Oh no! What is that monstrosity of a thing?
So this is the engraved men's black alloy bracelet photo watch to my dad. I love you. Gifts for him.
It rolls off the tongue.
This is Sufeel. Sufeel.co.uk. But look, you can even put a little message on the back. No matter how much time passes, you will always be my hero.
I thought it was just going to say you'll always be my dad.
You will always be Papa.
Yeah, that's not a vibe, is it?
Is that £30 just for the insert? Or is that £30 with the watch? Huh?
Wow.
It's Small Seconds podcast, there we go.
Wait, are we going to be doing our own merch then? Is this it?
Mr. Jones who?
That's...
Oh my gosh.
How much
we
is
could
that?
actually just buy it.
How
It's
much is
30
that?
quid. Should we all just get
I
a
feel
Small
like
Seconds
maybe we need to
podcast watch? To my dad, no matter how much time passes.
I think it'd be better if instead of having Small Seconds podcast, me and Che just recreate this image that's already on the watch. I think that would be better.
This is what we need to do now. And then you each write your own little message to each other.
Write a message to each other.
Yeah, to my Jacob.
Isn't there that thing on? I mean, I don't follow the TikTok, Instagram thing, but isn't there a thing where they're doing that click switch or something where the finger click and then you switch the person around? So I could be the kid in one, and you could be the dad, and then we finger click, and then I'll be the
other. Maybe we need to. We'll be doing that in our own time, Che. I think we'll do that off air.
We'll have to.
Yeah, that was the meme watch I was on about.
Dear
That's something,
me.
isn't it? That is something. I wonder how that bracelet feels.
If that doesn't scream "I love you, Dad."
Hey, look! Hey, wait! Look, it says on there, Father's Day sale: buy two get 20% off.
Okay.
At the top.
And there's 50% off for Happy's Father's Day too.
Oh.
I reckon if you send them an email,
packaging.
You can get these a lot cheaper than this. I think. Does it say what?
Normally
where it's made?
£60.
There's no reviews.
No.
Reviews.
Oh, the place is in Hong Kong.
Oh.
Okay.
The company.
Maybe I can get some hookups and sort that out.
Billion Center.
Yeah, next time you're over there, Jay, if you can get us involved in this, we can.
Yeah.
Get the Gumlo engraved men's alloy watch. And all it is a picture of the day date.
I was just about to say that. Just screenshot from the Rolex website on the dial.
Oh dear! Can you imagine how dodgy that would look? Oh.
I think we're getting it now. I think it's happening.
I'll put it in edit, but I'm gonna just see what it looks like here.
Yeah, this is gonna be. I think we could make millions. We go.
Oh, I'm intrigued to see this.
Perfect.
Gotta make it
So
bigger.
it's a GMT as well with all the different dials on there. as well,
Yeah,
right?
with all the different hands and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, we got
Day-Date
so many
GMT.
dials. I wonder if they'd print this.
Well, surely you'd get in.
Really got to zoom in.
They get in trouble for that.
Get rid of the. Oh, mate.
So pixelated as well.
That's beautiful.
It's always going to be the 28th.
Yeah.
That's perfect. That is perfect.
That's the one.
Maybe.
That's interesting,
There we go.
actually. I wonder why they chose 28 as the date on there. That's interesting. Because
Monday the 28th.
going back to the Cantonese thing, 28 is like a good number.
Huh.
You know, most Chinese people will select 28 as like
Like a lucky,
lucky
number,
number.
sort of thing.
yeah.
That's interesting.
Interesting.
I don't know. I bet there will be some sort of significance, won't they? I guess.
Yeah.
Or is there? Maybe it's just. I don't know.
I don't know. It's like with the dials, isn't it? Always, is it 10 past 10? You know, on most shots.
Oh, here we
most
go.
product
The
shots.
numbers uses
all
up
the
the
numbers
most space.
between 1 and 31 use up the most space. So it looks better under the magnified image.
There we go.
Ah,
That's the kind of
Yeah,
reporting you
the-
can expect from the Small Seconds podcast.
yeah.
Yeah, baby.
We're back.
We are back. Are we
Feel-
mentioning anything about feuds yet or not? Are we keeping that?
No, nothing.
No feud.
A feud.
No feuds.
It's already called
Maybe
off
find out
anyway.
soon.
It's already called off. I like this
I'd
like
worry for a
double
little bit, but
double screen you've got going on here, Nick. This is cool.
Oh yeah, it's
I'm
you,
not
then
even
you,
sure where
then
I'm meant to be
you,
looking
and
at the
then you.
moment.
Thanks to Craig, our sound engineer, for recording this podcast.
I feel like
yeah.
did we say from now on? So, if you are a previous listener, this is where we would usually move on to the Wonderwall of watches.
Yeah.
That's gone. Bezos said that took up too much time, and that's who pays for these episodes. So
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
now,
maybe it'll be Susan now.
Yeah.
Because Susan, isn't she the creator of YouTube or the CEO of YouTube?
Oh,
No
something
idea.
like that.
We've hired so
Susan
many
someone
people
else.
recently.
Yeah, it's been crazy.
Just
We've
lost
hasn't
got
count.
Craig, Bezos.
I-
You may find that you've probably found this out by now. There's only 3 of us talking currently. Tom is around. He's just having a barbecue at the minute.
Yeah.
So, you know,
I think the way we're
you
gonna
may see us dipping in and out.
Yeah, I was just about to say
of
it's
each
going to be
episode.
more of a free-flowing. Whoever's available when we record, we're going to just jump on and do it and try our best to be more regular. It probably won't be,
Yeah.
but we'll
I have
try
a
our
question.
best.
I think that's the idea. Is we want to be more regular. So if 1 or 2 people aren't here, we're going to tailor the podcast to make sure it works for the amount of people there. Because we want to be more consistent. We want to bring out more episodes for everyone. So if only one of us can record, we may do a news segment. If 2 of us, we could do like a talk interview, maybe kind of thing. You know. So yeah,
I have a question for you both. What do you reckon Tom would have chosen for his Big Dad Flex watch?
I think he would
Probably
have
Yachty.
chosen. I think he would have gone like the all gold Submariner, or
Yachtmaster.
I was gonna say
a
maybe
Yachty. A
Yachtmaster.
Yeah, maybe a Grand Seiko of some description, like
Oh,
the
maybe,
GMT
actually,
Grand
yeah.
Seiko or something like that would be up.
He's a big fan of the Seikos, isn't he? Grand Seikos. No, I think the Yachty is a great shout. I think he definitely probably would go for that.
Dads are into
Like the
sailing,
birds.
aren't they? So
Sailing, quick deals, in and out.
Yeah.
done.
winning at the casino, sailing, and being in the ocean. That's what dads are. They love, and wearing blue jeans
And traveling.
and traveling. Yeah, the 5 pillars of being a dad.
And keeping a photo of your special.
I don't know
release.
why, but I've got this image in my head of like a Simon Cowell type person. You know,
What,
a
all 3 of his
t-shirt,
watches on his
t-shirt,
wrist.
no, t-shirt tucked in. You know, trousers pulled up, flexing.
Loads of
At
bow
a
tops.
barbecue, yeah, literally just at a barbecue, flexing. You know, I've got this kind of thing.
Yeah, not
That's the
talking to
image I
anyone
have.
because they're concentrating so
true,
much on the
actually.
barbecue.
Yeah, exactly.
That's something that's happened since we've not had a podcast as well. Tom's a dad now.
Yeah.
He can be this person.
Oh,
So maybe you just
The watch
chose
he's
his own
wearing
watch.
is his
Ooh,
dad flex.
yeah.
Little
Little
Yachty is the
Yachty.
dad watch.
Right, so what are we
Um,
doing at the end now? Is this it?
Well,
Just cut loose?
is the officially recommended by Small Seconds podcast thing, right? Where you can vote on a watch from the episode.
yes.
So I think the rules
Us?
rules are for this segment. Can't pick the watch that you've brought. Have to choose another
Okay.
one. And
Yeah,
then
makes sense.
that watch becomes an officially recommended Small Seconds product. Yeah.
It gets like a good little seal of approval.
Yeah, we'll get
Okay.
a seal.
Okay.
There's a seal clapping like, yay! This is a good watch.
little voiceover bit.
We appreciate the watch, the seal community.
I think I know which one mine would be then.
Ooh, I don't know.
I'm gonna go Gamlo.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's
Gamlo.
because I've learned more about it. Because I know a bit of Cantonese now. I think I have to choose the
Oh
Gamlo.
man, honestly, some of the stories I heard, from my dad when I was a kid, and people winning big. Most Chinese guys' families, they would have a takeaway of some sort, or restaurant. After a night of working, a bunch of them, because they all knew each other, they'd just go out to the local casino, like Manchester, Leeds, wherever it is, and then they just win big. And literally next day, they're in a Rolex shop,
That's
buying
mental.
Rolexes. Why not, right?
And now they've just probably got them in a safe somewhere.
Yeah,
and now
exactly.
They're worth, like,
They'll
fucking
probably be in a
hundreds
safe,
of
and
thousands.
they'll get passed down, hopefully. I know.
Or
I've got
they
one
put it
waiting.
in when they had to go all in on the table. They put down their watch.
It's actually they didn't actually deal in money; they just deal in Rolexes. I raise you a Daytona meteorite.
Can you imagine? But yeah, some of the stories, incredible.
Yeah,
Can't
that
do
is
that
cool.
anymore.
Be an
Can you?
episode.
Can't do that anymore at all.
No. I mean, you
Episode
could,
on-
but you'd be waiting a couple of years.
Yeah,
before
yeah. Yeah,
Cool,
my
cool.
choice
I've
would
won
have been
big. Wait list.
my choice would have been your Submariner, but
Yeah.
with a Cyclops, I'm afraid.
What's weird
It's not
though,
the watch.
I feel like Breitling is more of a dad brand than Rolex because I feel like most dads are more price conscious. Yeah.
True.
So I was thinking that, but just because of the Gamlo thing, we gotta go Gamlo.
Yeah, mine was the cheapest watch this time.
Yeah, that's not
Normally
normally
go
the
for
case, is it?
extravagant ones. Yeah, cheap and cheerful.
Sound. So I guess if you've still stuck around, thank you for listening. Like we've
Thank
said
you.
earlier, we're gonna try and be a bit more regular. We'll see how that goes.
Mhm.
See how, hopefully, I end up in a bit more of a better setup than like on my coffee table in my front room, but we shall see.
Grungy. environment.
Yeah, I need something a bit more permanent.
The
than
all
this.
black.
Yeah, it was better than when we did that test one the other day, and I was like super grungy.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
You were just stuck.
It was like real pixelated camera.
Yeah. So we there should be an improvement, probably in production quality and probably in how we figure this out because it's the first time doing a remote thing.
I mean, this might not even work. You might never ever get to hear this
Well, the
episode.
budget's there now, right? We got the clearance. So.
Yeah, that's it. We're just waiting to move into that studio, aren't we? So
Mm.
once that's in, we'll be presenting from the BBC headquarters. I
That
think
would
was
be
it?
cool. I do have a summer house that I'm not using.
Ooh.
Turn that into a studio.
Ooh.
That'd be fun.
So, yeah, let's do that. Sounds good. Does
See
it
you
look?
soon.
How does it look at the minute? Is it more like a kind of shed, or is it like?
Yeah, it's like it's got a fridge in it and a couch and then some garden tools and an amp, 2 guitars, and they're all just like spread out.
Just need
A
to get
little
like a roulette table,
very
for us,
mishmash.
don't we? At the end.
We can build our
Yeah.
build our own casino.
Cameras
casino.
hanging down, lights.
That's the dream.
Cool.
Yeah, maybe we'll be
That was
back
fun, wasn't it?
next week. Are we gonna try and do it
Yeah.
weekly?
Yeah.
Yeah, next week.
Yeah, I'm up
As
for
I
that.
say, like it might even be one person, but it'd be cool to like do something more regular.
Yeah, I agree. Well, happy Father's Day to all the dads out there.
Happy Father's
Yeah.
Day.
Hopefully we've made it easier to pick a watch.
Yeah.
You do have to have quite a lot of money.
5,500 minimum.
If you
Oh
don't,
no,
you can go for
minimum
that other one.
£30.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Ah, yeah.
that's gonna be the hot buy this year, I think.
I really want to get.
I'd put it all in on that one.
I could see you rocking one, Nick.
I might get one. Payday comes round. I'm getting one with Che's face on it.
No.
I'd still want to recreate that picture of me and Che. I think that's the play. But yeah,
We're doing it.
thanks for listening. We'll see you
Thank
probably next week.
Maybe, probably.
Shall.
Definitely,
Probably.
Follow our socials. It's small.seconds on Instagram. Only small.seconds. We may have another one, which I think is Small Seconds Podcast now.
Do we?
Just ignore that one. It's small.seconds,
Yeah.
the one that you've been following this whole time.
Okay, cool.
And I'm assuming the YouTube channel's probably going to be something similar, like Small Seconds Podcast. You'll search and it'll be there. We might still have one for when we did like those shorts.
I think we did a load of
one
shorts,
time.
didn't we?
Yeah, I feel maybe
I'll
that's
have
gonna.
a find.
Yeah, we can maybe get some shorts cut out of these episodes as well as a thing.
Yeah,
That'd be cool.
We'll figure something out.
Yeah,
But
website's up and running, smallsecondspod.com, so check that out as well.
Yeah, that'll link you to our Anchor page that has all our previous episodes on as well. If you want to catch up with the old shenanigans we used to pull off back in the day.
You can hear our audio quality slowly get better from the first episode to the last one that we recorded.
Cool.
See you next
Well,
week.
that's fun.
Chat with you about watches again, guys.
Yeah, living the dream.
All right. Bye-bye.
Right, see you guys later.
Okay. Is that good?
We can, yeah, I think so.
Can we
cut
stop?
there.
Can we stop? Can we stop?
Yeah, we can stop the video now, yeah.
Yeah, I'll go over.